Okay, hey.
Color, color, color.
Okay, so welcome back to my channel. As y'all can see by the story, as y'all can see by the title, y'all already know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna explain it a little bit more because I haven't seen nobody do this on YouTube. So y'all might be like, what's this about? But basically, I'm doing a story time about a dream I had. So this is not real. This is not true. None of this was real. So YouTube, I do not condone violence, and any violence that did happen in the story was fake and false. So yeah, not too much on me. So we got code names. So Z is my crush. Z, they friends are in here. Miss S is a teacher. Unknown girl is the unknown girl, because I mean she didn't have no name. And then we got whooped. And then me, and then my friend Shonda. Okay, so now y'all got all the code names. Let me give y'all a little background. So Z is somebody that I used to like in real life in my freshman year, but I don't like them no more. And yeah, so this dream occurred after I stopped liking Z. So yeah, so we just finna get to it. So basically one day it was me and my friend Shonda in my room, and we was just chilling, you know, not talking about nothing. And Z called me and I answered it, but Z didn't know I was on the phone because it was basically like a butt dial call, really. So Z called me and I answered it, and Z was on the phone with their friends, and they was just looking through the yearbook. And they came across my picture, and Z was like, oh, I liked her, you know, back when I liked them, but I didn't know this. But Z was like, I liked her, and it added on to that comment, but saying that I was dirty. So basically Z was like, I like her, but she dirty. And, you know, I got mad, so I hung up the phone. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to cut the video because I thought my mom was gonna come in here and tell me to do something. But basically, I hung up the phone, and when I hung up the phone, I was mad, but I was more happy to find out that they liked me the same time that I liked them, because in real life and in this story, I have never told Z that I like them and never will.
Period. 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 Nothing left to say, like, period. Period.
So, you know, I was geeked that they liked me, but I was mad because they called me dirty. And the reason why they called me dirty was, okay, so prior to this FaceTime, we're gonna call this FaceTime FaceTime B. And then we got another FaceTime prior to this, and we're gonna call that FaceTime A. So FaceTime A, it was just me and Z on the phone, and we was talking, and out the corner of my eye, I saw a wrapped, unused pad in the frame. I'm gonna show you how. It was like this, in the frame, you know, like, not like all the way up in the frame, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, do-do-do. And when you're on the phone with your crush, why would you want, you know, a pad to be an unused pad to be in the camera? So, you know, I saw it and I moved it, right? And then, you know, that FaceTime happened and we hung up. Okay, so Z called me dirty in FaceTime B because of the unused wrap pad. This is what started everything. Okay, so, you know, after me being geeked about, you know, hearing that Z liked me when I liked them, but mad about them calling me dirty, the next day I went to school. And I would say that in this story, in this dream, I had friends. So when I went back to school, nobody wanted to talk to me. Everybody turned on me. They flipped the complete script on me. And the reason why is because, you know, it was a rumor going around that I was dirty, and Z started it. And what started the rumor was the unwrapped used pad. So Z was telling everybody I was dirty because, you know, the unused pad. So So, you know, everybody just flipped the script on me and, you know, called themselves trying to bully me. So, you know, it went on for days and days and days and days and days. And one day, you know, I just had enough and I went into the bathroom and cried. And when I went into the bathroom and cried, you know, this is where unknown girl came in. So when I went in the bathroom and cried, nobody was there. So I was sitting down, like, you know, when you walk in the bathroom and then it's like the space where the sinks is and then the bathrooms. I was sitting down, like, this is the sinks, this is me. I was just sitting down, you know, crying. So then unknown girl walks in the bathroom and, you know, nobody was talking to me. Nobody was talking to me. Nobody was messing with me. So she walked in the bathroom and she was talking to me and she cheered me up. And, you know, so after she cheered me up, she grabbed my hand and we went to the cafeteria because this was during lunchtime when I went in the bathroom and cried. So we was walking to the lunchroom, and when we got to the lunchroom, you know, in my head I was thinking, and I was just thinking, you know, like, enough is enough. Like, enough is enough. Like, I'm getting bullied about something that's not even true. We're not gonna do that. So when I got into the lunchroom, like, this how the lunchroom was set up in my head. So it was a big lunchroom with tables. Just think of, if you ever seen High School Musical, think about that cafeteria, the one they was singing in. It was like that. So, you know, I walked down the stairs and I stood in the middle and I let everybody know, you know, I just let everybody know, like, I was like, whoever wanna, you know, play with me from here on out, I'm not gonna play with you. Like, I'm done with all the lollygagging, the bullying, the kicking. Like, I'm done with all the little smart remarks, everything. I'm done with everything. You come for me, I'm gonna send for you. So in the middle of me seeing that, it was this girl whooped. She was sitting at this table, and through the crowd, as I just got done telling people, like, don't play with me no more because I'm not playing with y'all. As I said that, as I'm looking through the crowd, I see her, and, you know, whoop, the smirk. It was like smirk, and then turned around. It was took to her friends. So, you know, I just said not to play with me, and then you gonna smirk at me and then turn back to your friends. That's playing with me. That's playing in my face. So, you know, since I said I'm done playing with everybody, I made an example out of her. So, you know, I walked up to her and, you know, I picked up a chair and just beep, you know what I'm saying, just smashed it across her face. Dang! It made direct contact because she was not prepared. So it hit her all up in her face. And then after the chair flew out my hand, you know, I was just beating around. I was just doing my one little two. I was doing my one little two, you know what I'm saying? Doing my one little two with baby girl. So after I did my one little two with Whoop, everybody in the cafeteria saw it. Period. So after I got done doing my one little two with Whoop, she had to go to the hospital because she was hurt. Baby girl was hurt. She got hit by a chair. And she got beat up. Baby girl, he was hurt. Like, let's just be real. So, you know, she goes to the hospital and I get sent home. I did not get suspended. Somehow I did not get suspended because I came back the next day, but we don't get to that. So, you know, as I'm getting into the door, I see my mom on the couch. Like, the door right here, and this is my mom. I see my mom on the couch when I walked in, and she had like this article up, and the article was about what happened today in the cafeteria with me and Whoop. So my mom was reading it, you know what I'm saying, and all she was like, all my mama said was like, oh, she not a victim, she got beat up, and that was that. So bam, that was cool. So, you know, I did whatever I did for the rest of the day, and then the next day come around. So then when the next day come around, I go back to school. And Miss S, I walked into Miss S' classroom and it was just me and Miss S. And Miss S was like, can you clean off the board for me? You know, I have to go run these papers before class starts. And I was like, sure. So as I was, you know, doing my little due diligence, my one little two, wiping down the board, guess who walked in the classroom? Z. So now it's just me and Z in the classroom. So when Z walked in the classroom, Z saw me and I saw Z, and Z was like, you don't have to do all that. And Z was referring to the cafeteria incident with me and Whoop. And Z was like, you didn't have to do all that. That was unnecessary. And basically all I said was like, why are you even talking to me? You started this whole situation with the pad. The pad. With the pad. Like, you started this whole situation. So this was just a cause and an effect situation. So, you know, bam, bam, bam. So I was just like, why are you even talking to me? Stop talking to me. So after I stopped talking to Z, you know, the rest of the class came in and we sat down. And, you know, class was going good. Class was going great. You know, I guess after, you know, the cafeteria incident, everybody wanted to talk to me again, or some people wanted to communicate with me again instead of avoiding me. So the girl that was sitting next to me, you know, we was talking about something about anime, because, you know, I watch anime. So we was talking about something about anime, and as we was talking about anime, I guess I made like an anime reference that was slid to Z. So, you know, I was like, da-da-da, you know, I made a little slit little comment, two little slit little comments about Z to the girl. And that was it, you know, I said that one too, and I was chilling for the rest of the class. So I was chilling for the rest of the class. So then, when class ends, Z friend was acting suspicious. Why I say Z friend was acting suspicious was because Z friend moved right behind me. So this is me, this is my desk, you know, this is me facing forward. This is Z friend coming up behind me, sitting in the desk behind me. Baby, if you're Z friend, why you sitting by me? You don't got to sign seats. You're trying to be funny. I'm not about that. So, you know, Z friend moved seats and sat behind me. And Z friend had in her mind that, oh yeah, I'm finna beat me up. And so, you know, in Z friend head, they planned to fight me. So how I knew this was because the girl, like I said, the girl that was sitting next to me, she was talking to somebody else. So when Z friend came up and sat behind me, Z friend was trying to get her attention. It was telling her to move, so she wouldn't get caught up in the crossfire. But she wasn't looking, but I was. Yeah, I was. So I saw her trying to suggest baby girl that was sitting next to me to move so she can do her big one. So when I saw that, I was already on go. I just told him yesterday not to play with me. Somebody played in my face. I handled it. Now you trying to play in my face, and I'm finna handle you. So after I saw that, I got up and I just swung. So we seen that thing thumping. We was you know, we seen that thing you know what I'm saying? And you know, not to say nothing, but you know, I did my 1 little 2, and that was it. You know, I did my 1 little 2, and after the fight ended, Z friend was all mad because, you know, Z friend thought she was gonna get the up hand on me because she thought I was oblivious that she was trying to fight me, but she indicated to the baby girl that was sitting next to me that she was about to fight me, and that's what gave you away. You know, you could have did your little 1-2 sneak and probably beat me up, but you know, you didn't do it how you didn't do it right, and I caught on. So, you know, I swung first, so he was less chopped. So, you know what I'm saying? So Z friend was mad and Z friend was bleeding. So when Z friend was bleeding after the fight, you know, Z friend was crying. You know what I'm saying? Z friend was crying. She was mad, she was crying, she was bleeding. I would be too. Just saying. So after that, you know, Z didn't come there for friends. Z really just sat there and watched the whole fight go down. So, you know, after that, I woke up, and that was the entire dream. Yeah, I got into 2 fights, and then my 1 little 2, I got bullied for having a wrapped, unused pad in the camera, and that was the story time. I hope y'all like, I hope y'all like me doing a video like this and tell y'all the dream I had, a crazy dream I had, because this was really crazy. And, you know, all I gotta say is don't believe nobody, because, you know, you can get messed up by bullying people, and don't start no rumors. And yeah, so that's it for this video. And I just want to clear up that none of this was real. This was all a dream that I had when I was asleep. So YouTube, don't take none of this serious. I do not condone violence. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I do not condone violence. I don't need nobody trying to take down my other video. And hope y'all like this video. If y'all want another dream I had, let me know. And thank y'all for watching. We did our 1 look 2, not our 3 look 4. Deuces.
Remember, I always love you.